we're back, and we're back. It's our first, and we're good. Can you hear me?
Talk to me?
Hey, what up? Hey, what?
Yes. Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
Hey, what up?
Hey,
And you can hear me.
I can hear you well, loud and clear,
And you can hear me.
loud without fear,
Loud without fear.
loud full.
And can I hear myself? Can I hear myself? Can I hear myself?
Hey, can
Think.
hear himself? Can
Huh.
hear himself? Yeah,
I think this is good.
this is good. I'd
Is
say.
it good?
I'd say this is good.
I think it's good.
Are we in love or what? I'm in love. Dude, I'm about to explode. I'm about to explode. I feel like I can talk like this face forever. I feel like I'm talking so fast because I'm in love. I'm talking so
Oh my
fast because I'm
god,
in
slow
love.
down, dude.
I'm talking so fast because I'm in love with CeeLo.
Dude, love has changed you, man.
CeeLo. Oh, fuck. Wow. And I got an Italian sandwich in front of me. Come on. These are the moments when people say,
You went to the
"Good."
CeeLo salon.
Fuck.
Did you go to the CeeLo salon?
Dude, you'd think, huh? You'd think that those nice nails. You'd
Wow.
think that those holiday nails. You'd think.
Christmas, bro.
Did it myself.
You christed that ass? You Christmased
I
yourself?
crysted that.
Fuck.
Fully crystallized. Look at those nails.
If I just cover your face, all I see is a woman. And it's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Happy holidays.
Dude, happy holidays. Married Christmas. I got married. I got married.
Married for Christmas.
I got married for Christmas.
Home for the holidays and married for Christmas.
Yeah. Feels good.
Wow. Does it
Love
feel
love.
good?
Man. Never felt better. Yeah.
I can't wait to talk about this more later.
Yeah. In the Patreon. Just a little teaser for everyone who just joined the Patreon. That's where all the good stuff happens. That's where all the good stuff happens. Join our $5 tier, $4 tier. I don't know. It's for growers.
I don't even know. I think it's $4
$4 for the growers because we're not
for the
showers.
growers. I've never showed.
Never showed, only grew.
I've only grown.
Mm-mm.
I'm still growing. I'm growing right now.
Because Armin's horned up because he's in love.
I'm loved up. Married for Christmas.
You also got married for Christmas.
I got married for Christmas.
Wow.
Dude, there's a big elephant in the room.
Don't see it.
A big beast in the room.
Oh. Huh. That's true.
A huge beast
Yeah.
in the room.
It's a mister.
And the people want to know.
Yeah.
Because
let's get into it.
It's premiered.
We're live.
We've seen it. We've seen you on the big screen.
It's just the #1 trending show on Amazon right now. Worldwide.
Yeah. It's just YouTube on Prime Video.
Prime Video, YouTube.
It's just a long YouTube video.
Huge YouTube video. Yeah,
yeah, you were on the Mr. Beast games for Beast Incorporated.
The NDA is gone, folks.
No need to nada.
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 Nama.
There's nada to not say. Okay, you were on the goddamn, what is it called? The Mr. Beast show?
Beast Games.
Beast Games. You were beasting.
I beasted in
Please tell us about this. Tell us about the process.
Fully beasted.
How the hell you ended up on this shit.
Yeah.
How you turned down $100,000.
Right.
You know.
Player 489.
Player 489.
1,000 contestants.
Mm-hmm,
1,000 contestants all vouching for $5 million.
They were vouching.
5 million, scrapping, clawing. And I got my hands a little dirty. I got selected to be part of this show. Started in Vegas. There were 2,000 people. 2,000 for a YouTube video. For a YouTube video that got released the same day as Beast Games. Only 1,000 people made it from that 2,000 to the Amazon show.
Half
cut.
That's half.
Sliced. See ya. And so yeah, I was in that first. This was during the summertime. It took up quite a bit of time in the summer.
It was in the summer.
And now it's December, and it was a long process. But anyway, I got to Vegas, did a few challenges. Things kind of went wild in Vegas. You know, people weren't getting things they needed, medication. People there, underwear. people. Things were getting lost. Production was getting a little sloppy.
And they put you up in a hotel or what?
Put me in a hotel to start, and then
Okay.
as the game, and then to start, and then we went down and got like sized for jerseys and things, and then they put us all on buses, shipped us over to Allegiant Stadium where the Raiders play. Raiders. And spent the next like 3-4 days in Allegiant Stadium. Didn't leave.
No phone.
No leaving.
No leaving.
No phone. Just me.
Sleeping bag or what?
So yeah, they like had us all on the field for a while, and then they'd be like, all right, time for food. And we go up to like the concourse area. They'd give us like oatmeal and celery. And
For breakfast?
We go, oh, huh.
Oatmeal and celery?
For dinner.
Like the celery was your spoon?
For dinner. They had spoons. Dinner. Just rough food in Vegas. And then they eventually upgraded to quinoa and chicken.
Wow.
Little salt packets. And then they're like pre-made meals. They're just like ready to go. And they also gave us hard-boiled eggs.
I love hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah. And I feel like I knew that. Yes. And then we go back on the field and they're like, all right, time for the first challenge, whatever. And it's all filmed at night. And we do like one big challenge. And then that's it for the day. But they're not telling us that's it. They're just kind of like, yeah, I guess we're kind of done for now. You guys should get some sleep. And like the sun is coming up now. Like you can see it in like the roof of this.
You go all night?
And then they hand us sleeping bags. Like, here, just go find a place to sleep. We know nothing about when the next challenge is. We know nothing about what's going to happen next. So just like, good luck. And then they give us some toothbrushes.
Wow.
And it's just like tons of liquid death. So much water. And then, that we just only film at night. So the YouTube video is like 24 minutes, something like that. And that took like 4 days.
Wow.
And it's like, it's so snappy, it's so quick, but it was such a long, arduous process of sitting there. They didn't even give us like a Frisbee, give us something to do on the field.
Uno.
But we're just sitting there. Like,
you're chatting? Are you making friends?
Yeah, we're chatting. We've got our groups of people, groups of friends, talking to, sticking with. And then eventually he whittles it down to 1,100 people.
Okay.
And we all are on these platforms. There's 11 platforms. And he's like, all right, team up, get on these platforms with 100 people on each.
Team up.
But he's like, this game's all about trust.
Yeah.
So we all get on these platforms. And then he's like, bring out the cash. And then cash comes out. First is like $5,000. He's like, all right, if you step off your platform, you get the 5,000. But then you eliminate the 99 other people on your platform because we need to get to 1,000.
Mm-hmm.
So he says 5,000. No one takes the bribe. 5,000. Next,
can't take 5K.
Why would you do that?
Why would you do that?
Next one, 50K.
That's 10x.
He's like 50.
He jumped.
That's gonna be the next bribe. He tells. And he's
surely
like,
someone jumps.
And he's like, before we do that one, I'm gonna show you what the next bribe is before we even get there. Polls, because you can't jump off the platform until like the clock has started. Like that's when you'll get the money. And he's like, all right, bring out the next one. Next one, whips it. It's like a pile of cash, and he like has a sheet, and he whips the sheet, and it like reveals what it is. Under this one, we go from 50K to $1 million. $1 million bribe.
Okay, so at the 50K, the clock hasn't started, but he shows you the next bribe, which is $1 million.
Right.
So
I think he might have showed them all to us at the start before even the 5K.
So no one jumps off for 5K.
No one jumps off for 5K. He's like, all right, whatever. Like 10-minute timers down to like 5 minutes, and he's like, no one's jumping. Let's just go to 50K. So then he's like, all right, 10 minutes on the clock. 10 minutes on the clock here.
Decide.
10 minutes on the clock, 50K on the line. And he's like, he just says 10 minutes on the clock. As he's saying 10 minutes on the clock hasn't started yet. Someone jumps. Someone steps off. And he goes, Mr. Beast is like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so sorry. Like, you don't even get the money. Like, the time didn't even start.
You've beast to be kidding me.
Like you lost for your entire team, and
So the team
you
got eliminated, and they don't
team
even
got
get
eliminated.
50K.
They don't get 50K. Like
They look
they
like a fool.
absolute doofus. And so
They
I
goofed.
myself was on the platform that person, that girl, jumped off of.
Oh fuck!
So I was in that last 100, and we're all like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
So you're out of
I'm done.
the. You're not in the top 1,000.
No, I'm like, I'm done. This is this is it, you know? And we're all like complaining. We're all like, what the hell? Like, how can you do this? Is so lame, like all this.
Yeah.
And then we just have to slowly exit the arena. And we exit and we go back in the staging area, and we get back to our hotel in Vegas, and all of us are pissed.
You're pissed.
We're all like, this is so lame. Like,
you're sending death threats to this young woman.
And she was getting them. She was getting them.
Mm-hmm.
They had to put her in like a whole new hotel. They had to like guard her up. There's
one security guy with her.
Oh yeah, there was one guy on the team that was like, they showed her in the crowd because she was sitting in the crowd. They put her in the bleachers while everyone of us on our team went in eliminated ourselves.
Oh god!
And there's a guy like on our team, like this huge jack dude, just death staring her.
Jesus Christ!
Like absolutely death staring her. Dude. It was crazy.
That's actually insane.
Yeah,
there's some crazy people out there.
Characters, dude. And so yeah, we like go back to the hotel and we're all mad. We're all bummed. We're like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen next. It's just so sad. And so now there's a 3-week period, a break for everyone. So everyone who made it through top 1,000, they get to go home for 3 weeks. Everyone who's eliminated, you're done. Like you go home.
You go home for more than 3 weeks.
Way more. And then you basically like production is just prepping for the Beast Games.
Is it going to be there as well in Vegas?
And so Beast Games takes place in Toronto, Canada.
The 6th.
And they I know, why do they say that?
I don't know, but Drake runs through the 6 with his woes.
I hated that you said that.
Yeah,
that was tough too. Anyway, so so I'm sitting there at home like, dude, this fucking blows. I'm done. I'm toasted. In these group chats, everyone's like, this is horrible, like all this. And then like 2 weeks later, I get an email.
Okay.
And it says, hey, we want you to come to be a backup. If someone drops out or whatever, we're going to fly you to Toronto.
For the main
event. Wow. We're going to fly you there. You'll just like kind of hang out. You'll get paid for the day.
We like your stuff. We think you'd be a good backup.
Yeah. And so I'm like, all right, understood. You know, I'm going to go, but I can't say a word to all the people that I was fucked over with.
Yeah.
So all those people, I'm like, everyone's still complaining. Everyone's still mad.
You're like, yeah, this sucks. I can't believe we can't go to Toronto.
I just go dead silent on them all. I just, sorry, I can't.
You mute the group chat?
I just don't respond. I don't
respond. But you stay in. You're watching.
Stay in. And so then I get to Toronto and I'm like, okay, I'm a backup. I don't know if they'll actually choose me, whatever. But then they send me a QR code, and that's like what you need to get into these events. And I'm like, oh shit, they just sent me a QR code. That might mean that I'm just in now.
Oh.
And so then I like walk to the hotel, walk through the little line of them checking people in, and they're like, yeah, you're number 489. That's your number. And I was like, shit, I guess I'm back in.
What the hell? Did you see any people who were eliminated by the doofus as well?
Actually, so I know that one other person got a call back but didn't go. I didn't see anyone else from that platform in Toronto. Yeah, so it was a big deal. Like I knew some people there in Vegas before we went on the platforms. I was like teeter-tottering between platforms. I was like, all my friends are on this one platform, but like I kind of don't trust that group.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go to this other group. And so I bailed on all my homies. I go to this other group and I'm
Get
like,
fucked over.
all right, this is chill. But then at the last second, I'm like, oh fuck, no, I got to be with my homies. So I go back to the homies platform,
and that's the one that got eliminated.
and that's the one that got eliminated.
Dang.
So,
Okay, I see. So you're withholding some information from your homies.
yes, exactly. And so, but I was like, dang, I went down with them. It's crazy. They're bringing me back, whatever.
Mhm.
So then now in Toronto, I see some other people that are backup that are just like around. They're like, we're not sure if we're in or not. So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, I don't know how I made it through, but that's sick.
Yeah.
Because and then my player was 489, and it like your number is based off the flag you received in a previous challenge. So one of the previous challenges in Vegas was like you run, and like there's this line, red line. Okay, imagine a field, red line on one side of the field going
Yes.
horizontal.
Yes.
Horizontal, and then all of us are behind that red line, and there's a ton of room in front.
So much room. 100 yards, 40 yards,
40 yards, 40
yard dash.
And he's like, all right, we only have 1,100 flags. So this is still in Vegas, right? We only have 1,100 flags. There's like 1,500 of you. So like a good chunk are going to get eliminated here, right? And so he's like, all right, bring out the first guards, bring out the flags.
Guards, Chandler?
Yeah. And so he brings out like 10 flags. And he's like, here's the thing. Once I blow the horn, you can go. But once you cross that line, if you don't get a flag, you're eliminated.
So it's a foot race.
It's a foot race. It's a foot race,
and you got to stride the length of a giraffe.
So I'm thinking, okay, a bunch of people are going to just start jumping early because he's bringing flags out like a group of 10, a group of 50 flags, a group of 100 flags. It's not all at once.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, a bunch of people are going to go and get eliminated first. So I'm just going to wait it out.
Okay, so you're all 1,500 people.
Yeah.
Can go at any point, but he's only bringing out a certain amount of flags.
Right. He does it in rounds.
You can choose to go at any point, though.
Yeah. So like you can choose to go at any round.
Okay.
So I'm like, cool. Like I'll just wait till everyone eliminates themselves.
1,100 flags.
It's like easy, like they'll just go and do it. And then I was getting a little nervous. I was like, shit, like 500 flags have been taken. Yeah. I should probably get moving. So I get up, and then near the line, the front of the line, people are like calling to each other. They're going like, hey, like I got flag number 561. I got 561. And another person's like, fuck you. I'm going to get that flag. And then other people are like, all right, if we just work together and call the flags, we can all get one.
God, I hate the whole like, let's work together, guys. I'm in charge. I'm going to tell you guys what to do.
Totally. And there was a lot of that. And then there was one, the people that were in front of me, like they would call the flags, but and then he would blow the horn and they wouldn't go. They would just stand there. So I'm like, I can't even get to the front line to even go run because there's so many people still here. So I'm just like, this is brutal. Not a lot of people are eliminating themselves by going. Like it's not going as I planned. And I'm like, shoot, I got to figure this out. But I keep waiting. So I keep waiting till there's like 800 flags taken. And there's 900 flags taken. And then there's 1,000 flags taken.
Oh, Jesus.
There's only 100 left.
How many people do you think are left, though?
I think there's probably 150, 175. Okay. And so now there's room on the line. And I'm looking around. I'm like, all the sprinters are gone.
The speedsters are gone.
Speeds have gotten their flags. Yeah. So I think I'm chilling.
Yeah.
So then I just like look around. He brings out 50 flags. I'm like, all right, I got the far one. Yeah. And this girl beside me is like, please don't take the one in front of you. I was like, don't worry. I got legs. I got the legs.
Yeah.
Blows the horn. You can see in the YouTube video, I think you showed my round specifically, and I'm way ahead of the pack. Might I say. Grab the flag. We're in. We're good. So that was the game right before the platform one.
Okay. So that gets it down to 1,100. Then you're on the platforms. The girl jumps. You get eliminated.
There were two games before that in Vegas too.
Yeah.
One was like pulling a boulder, which was kind of lame, and then the other one was like, it was like you group up in like 5 teams and you pull like a 10,000-pound boulder.
10,000 pounds.
Exactly. And it's like this huge drop of the curtain, and then like
the first person who beasts me off to completion wins $1 million.
And I did that.
Nice.
And then there was the game after that was like a suitcase game where they brought a bunch of suitcases out, right, and they had us all around in a square.
Whoever
and they
can pack their luggage the best.
Oh wait, briefcases.
Okay.
Yeah. And then Howie Mandel came out and he's like, deal or no deal. And then he would flash on the screen. He's like, okay, here's the map of all the suitcases. These are the green ones. These are the red ones.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, when I say go, you have to go run and tap a suitcase, and that suitcase is yours. But he takes away like the map of which ones are green and which ones are red beforehand.
And the red ones are taken already?
So
you want to hit a green one?
You want to hit a green one. It's like a memory game, being like, okay, which ones are green, which ones are red, and then you start looking around at which ones.
Yeah.
So he says, go, whatever. Got one of those. So, okay, that's Vegas. That's Vegas. Yeah. Done. A lot of controversy there, but we moved through because I got the call back. So now I'm in Toronto, and it's like, all right, hopefully we get some good food. Hopefully it's a good vibe. Great hotels. And then we get bused to this airplane hangar. And he's like filming this whole thing at like the first challenge is all in an airplane hangar, and the set that he completely built himself. Also, budget for this like $100 million.
Right.
So much money. So
money.
There's 1,000 of us all on individual platforms with doors that fall through. You know. Yeah. I don't know how much I should explain this one, but yeah. Essentially, he bribed a lot of people.
Sure.
And then you had chances to take the money but eliminate like your whole row.
Oh yeah, this was on. I saw this.
Yeah, But anyway, I'll explain. One of them was like, okay, so like we're steps away. You're so close to getting to Beast City. Like
Beast City. Everybody wants to get to Beast City.
You want to get to the city. Like everyone's talking about, like, we gotta get to the city. We gotta get to Beast City. Like the prizes there are gonna be crazy.
Dreams are made in Beast City.
Yeah. And so now he's trying to whittle it down to 500 people that go to Beast City.
Yes.
And so then you're looking around at your row of people you don't know, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna start bribing people. He goes from $20,000. You just click a button on an iPad, money's yours. $20K goes all the way up. Slowly but surely, gets all the way up to $100K.
Dude, that
$100K.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, dude, gotta get to the city. Not looking at my iPad.
You're not even looking at the iPad. All you have to do is put your finger on the iPad.
Put your finger there. Wired. $100K.
Wired straight.
Boom. And so, yeah, I don't know. You know, I'm just a team player.
You're a team player.
And I look at that as a way for me to go to any employer and say, I am someone who's not going to take anything away.
The question where they're like, can you tell us about a time where you've worked as a team for like a greater goal or something? You're like, right. Well, when I was on Mr. Beast games,
Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast. I declined $100,000 in order for my team and I to get $0
for 6 strangers to get nothing.
$0,
and they're going to go
Beast City.
They're going to go, thank you for your time. We don't need you anymore.
We don't need you.
It's not a great decision on your part. Yeah. So that was
so no one on your row clicks it.
No one on my row clicks it. End up moving to Beast City. Moving in. I'm moving in.
Beast City. So what, you get a fucking room, or is it a sleeping bag situation again?
It's a bunk. It's like a bunk.
Like a little cabin.
Vibes. Yeah, it's like camp vibes.
Okay.
Summer camp
Camp
vibes.
counselor? You got a camp counselor, a hot camp counselor.
Super. Yeah. His name was Mr. Beast.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah. And then it's a bunch of these challenges in the Beast City on this.
I hate his smile. Can I just talk about that for like 30 seconds? It's disgusting. It's despicable. And I think that it is warping what a smile should look like to children, to these poor iPad kids. They're going to learn to smile like Mr. Beast.
Huh.
And it's going to ruin their lives forever.
Real tragedy in your mind.
Yeah, but continue. Yeah. You're in your bunk.
That's my homie, Mr. Beast.
Right.
My Lord and Savior, actually.
Yeah. You don't even know his first name.
No. Dude, I know.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. And then, yeah, we're just in these bunks. I don't even remember what like the first challenges were. We're just like waiting in the city.
So
for
was the
days.
whole first episode just a day? Or
No.
how many days is that? Okay.
I think it was like 2, maybe
you're
3.
2 days. You're maybe 3 days, and now you're at Beast City, and now you're waiting even more days.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, the production is just lagging. It's very slow.
What are you doing in your downtime?
So you're just like riding around on these little bikes. You're playing a little ping pong. There's a little basketball court.
Yeah.
Most of it is just twiddling your thumbs, being like, "Are we gonna play or what are we doing?" You know?
Yeah.
So it was kind of tough because, personally, I feel like if I'm doing a competition show, I want to be like competing and like in the mindset and doing it, opposed to just like. I'd say 90% of the time, 95% of the time throughout this whole experience was just standing around, sitting around, waiting. Wow. It was just a lot of, yeah. And it was just a bit disappointing that way. So, yeah, and then they have these towers and you select like a coin out of the guards' bags and it shows you which tower you're going to go on. Mine was like I ended up being on like the lowest platform. There's a bunch of like weird tiles, and people are like trying to game what does this mean? What does this mean? What all these tiles mean? That was one of the most annoying parts of the whole process.
Yeah.
In the waiting periods, people are like, my brain is analyzing this setup to look like it looks a bit like a rhinoceros. So I think we might have to build each other up, and maybe it's the best sculpture of a rhinoceros. All of us.
I think we want to look like a rhinoceros in order to get through.
Yeah, he's like, oh, you're safe with me though. You can be on my team.
And it's notice how we've been sitting around twiddling our thumbs. That has to mean something, surely.
Wait a second. Is he gonna take our thumbs off? He might take our thumbs off.
2 thumbs.
Are we playing video games? People. Must be video games.
It's 1,000 thumbs.
It was insane. Like the theories were just so exhausting. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
But also you get a very wide variety of people there because you have people on this like on the spectrum of Beast fandom and Beast love.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've got like the Disney freaks who are like Beast freaks who are like, I've seen every video of his. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna get to at least episode 5, and
I've analyzed every video and I know what it takes to be a winner.
Yeah, it's crazy how these people like are thinking, and they're like, some of them are just like trying to soak in every moment of Beast games, and they're like, it's just a blessing to be in the presence of the Beast.
Of the Beast.
And I'm
the Beast.
I'm on the other side with some of my friends, and we're like, dude, this is like pure comedy.
This is an experience.
This is just ridiculous. Like, why are we here?
This is just like, my job right now.
Yeah, it was wacky. Big scope. But anyway, my game ended up just being trivia. So then I get down, and I do like a little trivia game.
Yeah,
and it was chill.
Your team crushed, if I remember correctly.
We crushed. We absolutely crushed.
Did you guys beat that teacher that didn't know the Roman numeral for 100 or something like that? Oh my
god! Yeah, she's like boasting to Mr.
Guys, it's like I'm a teacher.
I'm a teacher. I know this. I just taught Roman numerals to my kids.
I just taught this last week to my kids.
Gets the Roman numeral question wrong. Yeah. Tough luck.
Millennial teachers for you.
Yeah. So then that game happened. That game's done, and then kind of crazy that we were in the city for like 5 days and we only did those. There were like 4 levels, and then for the game,
the big ping pong thing.
Right. Yeah, that was one.
The balloon or whatever, the ball dropping through fucking holes.
Yeah, the one where you have to like self-eliminate people.
The ball dropping thing, when the guy like drops it and is being honest about it, and then another guy's like, stop talking about it right now. Like, sit down, like stop, and he's like, dude, there's cameras everywhere, like they saw it.
Right.
Like, what is the point in lying? Like, do you think they didn't see it?
And then they got him good because they show the guy who dropped it and they say former wide receiver.
Oh yeah, they did say that.
They got him, dude.
Surely in like middle school though, or something.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, and then so that was over, and this, yeah, we're just like eating at this Feastables cafe. They have it
Oh,
listed
God.
as,
It's
and they're
just
like,
Lunchlies.
they're
It's
just
just
like,
Lunchlies.
have as many Feastables as you want,
Oh,
and then it's like, yeah, the meals are fine. It's no problem. And we're showering in these like
sure.
portable shower spaces. They make it look like there's water all around the city. That's not real. It's like you just get bust there. It's just a bunch of empty land. There's a lot of stuff in there that it looks like it's part of it, but it's not real.
Okay.
And then after those challenges, we're just waiting for like, what's next? What's gonna happen next? And at this point, it sucked because all of my friends basically were on the team that I was playing against in trivia. So it was interesting.
Tough.
I had an interesting moment though, because there was like, you have your tokens and it gives you time to trade them.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
You can go on different teams. And so I'm thinking like, okay, I could trade someone right now and be with all my homies.
Right.
Like I could do that.
Yeah.
And so, but I was like, but I pulled this one and I have a girl that's willing to trade right away. So I'm like, okay. And then all of a sudden, like my brain just starts firing. The memories of Vegas, the memories of like
of going to your friends.
I went with my friends. I got eliminated.
The doofus.
This is like, I'm like, should I just stay with what I have? Right. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to stay with what I have. Like leave it up. Like I pulled this one. At least I could like, you know, I'll feel better about that.
Leaving it to chance.
Leaving it to, the Lord Beast.
The Lord Beast.
And so, yeah, make it through there, but all my friends are gone. It's such a huge bummer.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just like talking to randos, being like, whatever. Hey, what's up?
All right.
And then
Mr. Beast.
That was the Beast.
I love Mr. Beast.
Yeah, dude, I didn't get any cut of that. Me going, I love Mr. Beast. I was doing it so much.
I love Mr. Beast.
Damn. Never showed it. Anyway, the next one, they're like, okay, so everyone today, nobody's going to get eliminated. For this next challenge, you're just going to win a prize. And they have us all get in like a little potato sack and do like a potato sack race. But they're like, before that, get in teams of 3. And he's like, make sure it's your friends or whatever. So we get in teams of 3. I'm with 3 random people I don't know. And so
your friends. Yeah.
We do the potato sack race, and dude, we're winning. The first guy goes, he's winning. Second guy goes, stumbles, falls. I was the anchor leg. I was going to bring it home, you know? Yeah. So we don't win that. The winner of that, there were 2 different rounds. The winner of that got
an island
immunity in the next challenge.
Ooh.
Yeah. So they get immunity in the next challenge, and they get to go
$5 million.
Yeah, and they get to hang out in the T-Mobile bunkhouse.
Lunchley, like KSI, Logan Paul,
Prime House.
Prime House. You get to watch YouTube videos all day.
And then they're like, okay, I hope you didn't actually team up with your friends, because we're actually going to handcuff you to those people. And the next challenge, you're going against them. So we get handcuffed, and we all walk out of the city, and we all go back to this airplane hangar, but it's a different set. And this set is a bunch of red boxes, probably 10 by 10 boxes, and white walls on the inside, just white walls. And there's a telephone there. And so we get into our boxes. There's just 3 of us in the box. They undo our handcuffs. There's a telephone, and then on the wall, there's like a little holder, and there's a handcuff chained to the wall. So it's like, oh, fuck, one of us is going to have to chain up, it seems like.
Yeah.
And so Beast gets on the mic, and he goes, okay, everybody, you have 5 hours. You're not going to know how much time is left. I'm not going to tell you how much time is left. I may periodically toss out how much time is left, but you have 5 hours to figure out which one of you is going to go home. So you can play games, you can just try to negotiate, but one of you has to chain yourself to the wall, or all of you are eliminated.
Okay.
And then
he loves doing this. This is always his way of like cutting down to more people. Is like someone has to self-sacrifice.
He loves a self-sacrifice.
Dude, really quick, it was so ridiculous seeing the people when it's like the floors or whatever, and someone has to leave. and they're like crying. They're like, I'm leaving, but y'all gotta win this for me.
Dude,
do it for your families.
Dude,
do it for your families. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It was
literally one person is getting a shit ton of money and everybody else is fucked. So why are you so emotional about this?
Some of the parts are tough to watch.
It's tough to watch,
for
dude.
sure.
Okay, so
tough characters. Yeah,
you're deliberating with your non-homie friends.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, what are we gonna do, boys? You know, what's going on? And they were like, they just weren't gonna budge. Like, no one was gonna give in.
Yeah.
So we have this phone. This is call for anything, and you call this like Beast hotline.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to bring you whatever you want. Like literally ask for anything. So we call up, and one of the dudes in my group is like, he's like a super big like music guy, and he's like, if I get Travis Barker on the phone, and he's able to guarantee that my band goes on tour with his band and is featured in a track of mine, then and I was like, sure, let's just try. So we call him up. The Beast hotline's like, whatever. Mr. Beast like comes over to us and he like tries to message Travis Barker on his Instagram, but he's not following him.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we're like, okay, that didn't work. We got to play a game. So we debate on games like ping pong and pool. I'm like, great. I would destroy you in both of those.
Easy.
And then they weren't down because they're like, I'm not that good at that. So we ended up on Jenga.
Yeah.
As our game. So it's the first we decide, okay, it's the first to lose 2 games.
Okay. And you're playing 1v1v1, all 3 of you?
Yeah.
Okay.
First to lose 2 games. So we line it up, we get going.
Yeah.
And game 1.
Yes.
One of them loses.
Okay.
One of them's down. And so in my head, I'm thinking, okay, that's a win for both of us.
Yeah.
Like we both get wins.
Yeah.
Supposedly, though, the rules state it's like the person who put their piece on last is the winner.
Is the winner
of that game.
So the person who put it on the person before the person that dropped it.
Correct.
Wins.
Is the winner. So I don't know that though. So I'm like, I got 1 win. That's big, you know?
Yeah.
So then I'm like, I just need to win this next one and I'm safe. Because then I, whatever. I have 2 wins and I'm through.
Yeah.
So play the next game. The other guy loses that game. So I'm like, cool, I have 2, I'm clear. And then I talk to them and then we go over the rules like I just did. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm not good. Like,
okay.
And so
but they've each lost once and you haven't lost.
Correct. So I'm like, all right, we're chilling.
You're still doing good.
And the whole time I'm like pacing back and forth, like looking at things a certain way to be like, oh, this is gonna give me good luck. And oh, this is like looking at the
rhinoceros. You gotta look like a rhinoceros.
I'm just like figuring out, like playing these mind games in my head. Next game, I lose.
Oof. So I'm down. Got 1 loss.
We each have 1 loss, which means it's all down to the last game.
Yes.
Loser loses. All.
Loser loses is the loser.
And we have like cameras all over us, and it's just like this big thing. And dude, all of a sudden I have this moment where I'm just, this moment that comes over me. And it's just this crazy moment of like peace. It was like otherworldly. Wow. It's like this moment of peace came over me. I'm like, whatever happens, happens, and it's whatever. That's fine. It is as it is. And I almost felt like I knew I was going to lose. I almost felt like I knew deep down. And I was like, that's it. It's like my fate, whatever. I go
like the beast wants.
We keep playing. And then I just remember like pulling a piece. And I don't even remember, like, every other piece that I was pulling, I like was so meticulous. And this one I pulled, and I was being meticulous, and all of a sudden, the whole thing just comes falling on me. The whole tower. I'm just like, wow. I don't even know how that happened. It just like crumbled in front of me.
And it's just over.
And then I got down on the ground hella dramatically and was like, no!
I hate Mr. Beast!
Yeah. And that was it. And then I chained myself to the wall because you don't have to. I could have lost that game and been like, sorry, guys. I'm not doing it.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Like, timer, whatever. Sorry. And if in the episode, you'll see that happened.
Oh, some people do that.
People lose the game and they go, actually, I don't need to do this. And they take out everyone.
I'm actually going to exercise my free will.
It's fucked.
I'm actually going to set a boundary and I'm not going home.
Yeah.
One of you has to go home.
and then no one does, and then they all go home.
Damn.
Yeah. So that was the exit, and that's the wrap on Beast Games. It was
Wow.
yeah, looking back, definitely the biggest moment that I'm like, I should have taken the 100K. But also part of me is like, dude, I like can't.
No.
It would guilt me in my conscience too.
I think
like,
it would.
Yeah,
Guilt a person like you.
it wouldn't feel good. It wouldn't feel right, and that's all right. The first challenge though in the Toronto and the Beast Games was like,
Mm-hmm.
I have $1 million. Anyone who clicks it gets a share of that $1 million.
Right.
And so,
and then it got smaller and smaller and smaller. Yeah, yeah.
And it got to like 20,000 each.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's awesome.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, the episode released today. Actually, just released the episode 3. So
the end of episode 2.
Yeah.
Is like the counter is going crazy. The money is stacking, right? It's like one person from each team. And again, if you take the money, you get all the money, but your whole team is eliminated, and it goes up to like a fucking $1 million.
$1 million.
And I can't wait to see if someone clicked it or not.
Did someone click it?
Did someone click it? We don't know.
We don't know.
But you were gone before that.
I was gone after that.
Oh, you were gone after that. Okay.
Yeah, it was the challenge after that one.
The red box is after that. Okay.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I watched the episode today, and I got a few clips.
Okay.
But not many. They showed like no.
They didn't show. Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I'll see it. I'll see it.
We'll see. But yeah, it's a vibe. It's good to be, honestly, it's good to be done with it.
Yeah.
Because social media has been a nightmare for me. Like,
in what way?
Like, I follow a bunch of people who were contestants.
Yes.
And they cannot stop posting. And it's their entire personality as a Beast Game contestant. And I like all of my suggested like follows are just people wearing their like blue jersey as their profile photo, dude. I like can't do it. I can't deal with it. It's
so awesome.
Far too much for me.
Oh, it's so awesome.
I'm happy that's just like, I'm just like, I'm done. I'm out. But
that's hilarious.
Part of me wants to do, I thought of this in the shower yesterday. Yeah. I want to do a little project to Mr. Beast. Do a little like, instead of, I don't know if I told you about like when I darted across America.
Darting across America.
I want to do Jenga-ing across America.
Wow.
But I Jenga people at gas stations, but I get all the way to Mr. Beast.
Okay.
And I go, Mr. Beast, let's play a game of Jenga. I lost my chance at $5 million.
Give me another chance.
Let's get another go. Come on. And then I play Beaster.
You play Beast.
For $5 million. Good.
Do you still do that? So when you darted across America, you would play people for darts and the loser pays for the other person's gas, right? Is that what you're going to do with Jenga?
Yeah, exactly. So I'd post up and I'd be at the gas station like, all right, like if I beat you in this game, I'll pay, you pay for my tank.
Mm-hmm.
If you beat me, you pay for mine. Try to get all the way.
I'm trying to get to the Beast.
Yeah.
To North Carolina.
Yeah. I think it'd be a good vibe. It'd be fun. I think Beast would be down.
He'd be down.
Dude, and the Beast Breath.
I was going to say, he was down for Beast Breath.
Dude.
They didn't show Beast Breath?
Didn't show any Beast Breath.
Fuck.
I'm going to ask for the clip for sure. But, man, I think that clip, if I get that, that's huge. It's huge. At the premiere.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah, and the premiere. How was the premiere?
Dude, premiere was wild. It wasn't that wild, actually. It was just at like a hotel in LA. Go to the premiere. We see the first 2 episodes. Yeah. And Beast is there. Yeah. Jimbo gets up and he's like, hey guys, thanks for coming out. And then everyone's like taking photos with him afterwards. And I go up to him like, hey, thanks for blowing into that water bottle.
Yeah.
And he's like, didn't you get eliminated during that? And I was like, yeah, but still, thanks. And he's like, yeah, no problem.
Didn't you get eliminated during that?
Yeah, because he saw me and was like, tall guy. Because he remembered I was tall.
Dude, so good.
So he knows me.
He knows you.
He's familiar.
How can you forget?
Gosh, man, it was.
He might have you join the crew.
Might join the crew.
You might join the crew. Be one of his little minions.
I commented on one of like Carl. He's part of the crew.
Right.
One of Carl's posts. Because he used to live in Portland. He went to PSU, like, for a little bit. Yeah. And he used to go to the Taco Bell that I used to work at. And I was like,
while you worked there, he would come.
I don't think it was while I worked there.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, but we just like Portland. No, yeah, I worked at that Taco Bell, and he's like, oh shit, you might have been just giving me like Crunch Wraps. And so I commented on one of his posts because he was a homie, and I was like,
yeah,
PDX Crunch Wrap, and he's like, he liked it and was like, you brought the vibes.
tall
vibes. Yeah, but yeah, Beasting is over for now.
You're one of the boys.
So.
Yeah, what a crazy experience. It's pretty insane. The whole production of it, the amount of money he puts into it, just to like, it's like he's playing with all of you. You guys are all his little toys, his little dolls
100%.
for his entertainment.
We're at his will. We'll do anything.
Yeah.
He has an army. If he wants, he's got an army. Yeah. Wow. Very interesting.
Dude, it was so bizarre watching like the show, and then like, because in his YouTube videos he does like the subtitles in those like bubble like white letters or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Know? But seeing that on like a streaming server, like a whatever, a more mainstream thing, I was just like, oh, this is crazy. QR codes everywhere. Like, you at home get a chance to win. Scan the QR code. Blah, 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 blah. It was just like YouTube for the masses.
Yeah.
That's what our world is coming to.
He said that like Amazon gave him complete like creative control over it.
Yeah.
And he's like, part of why I want to do this is so I can like open that door for other creators to be like, you can trust them to still create like a good show and all that.
Sure.
But yeah, the weirdest part was watching for me was like at the premiere it was just such a weird feeling because you're literally just like hoping you get a piece of screen time.
Right.
Like I'm just sitting there going like, I hope I just get on the camera once.
Yeah.
It's such a bizarre thing.
It's people's make or break moments,
Yeah.
I was on 2 seconds of episode 2 of Mr. Beast Games. You remember?
Yeah.
God damn, that is crazy. It's honestly, I guess I had to finish the show, but like, it's just overwhelming. It's just like too many people, and it's like honestly not that creative, and it's just like, it's just like a kid made the show.
No, I feel you. I feel like it's
there's no real emotions or real drama or storylines. Maybe that happens later, but
yeah, I mean, you'll see in this episode too. There's definitely a villain, at least one that gets built.
That's good.
And I do not like that guy. I knew him, and he's I'll tell you about it.
Yeah,
after you see it. But,
wow. So that's Beast Games.
That's it. And dude, it feels just so good to be done with it. Honestly, I'm just like, gosh, it's
and to be able to talk about it too. You don't have to just like be thinking about it.
And honestly, I thought it would be like I'd be like way more hyped to talk way more about it, but at this point, I'm like, dude, this just like isn't me. Like this was just like something I did,
something you did,
and I'm like,
you're just a contestant.
Getting like seeing all the hype on social media, I'm just like, man, it's kind of making me sick.
Yeah,
but
people want to milk it. It's good. We talked about it. It's done.
Dude, people on social media were like, I'm live streaming my like reaction to the episode, and I tune into one of them and there's like 4 people in there. I'm like, guys, we
gotta stop this.
We can't be doing this anymore.
We can't be doing this.
No.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, people are awesome.
Yeah. Hey, at least I got a Feastable.
Dude.
Love a Feastable.
It's worth so much more.
Yeah. And the breath, dude. The breath is going to go off.
Dude, Beast Breath is so awesome. I really hope you can get that footage.
Me too. Yeah, I'm gonna pester him for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Beast Games is done.
The
chapter is closed.
Beast has been beasted.
Beast has been beasted.
But I'm very open to a fireside chat, actually, in person, if people are interested.
People will have questions.
Yeah, I think that would be fun and funny.
I'm sure.
I wear my jersey at the fireside chat.
The jersey is hilarious.
The jersey's super fun.
The jersey's really... I want to see that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister and her boyfriend have been enjoying the show.
Good.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I like can't... It's like people... like liking the show or not, I'm just kind of like that's good, you know. But I'm like I had no.
You had no part in it. Yeah.
I was just like a
Yeah.
piece, a little puzzle piece, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, even seeing you on it, I was just like, oh yeah, that's Grant. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's not Grant. Now I got to watch this super mid show.
Very, very like he's definitely capitalizing on the short attention spanners.
Yeah.
Like so quick, just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. I'm sure if I tell a kid, if I tell my like godson, my friend was in Beast Games.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god, Beast Games.
Dude, yeah.
He met Mr. Beast.
That's the part.
Carl. I love Carl.
That's the part that it like makes me happy to like be on these things.
Yeah.
Is like the hype that other people get from me being on it. Yeah, like that
love that you had anything to do with it.
That like the fact that they can go to someone and be like, my friend is in Beast Games. I know that guy. Like he's in Beast Games.
Yeah.
And then for them to get like, I don't know, some sort of like cool credibility because of that.
Right. Or it's like a thing that people put on their like two truths and a lie on Hinge to make yourself interesting. Like, I was on Beast Games. I met Mr. Beast and Carl liked my comment on Instagram.
Exactly.
Those are actually all true.
No lies here.
Not even a lie.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. I would change my profile to that, but sorry.
Sorry,
folks.
Don't need it.
Taken, folks.
Sorry. Married at Christmas.
Married Christmas.
Married at first Christmas.
Yeah, dude. Christmas has come.
How was your Christmas?
Dude, how was
your family and stuff?
How was your Christmas?
How's my Christmas?
Yeah.
My Christmas was chill. It was
nice.
It started on Christmas Eve, of course.
Yeah.
That's how we do it. And I pretty much chilled at home all day because I was tasked with picking up the Chinese food on my way over to my parents' house. Because we were doing Chinese food for Christmas Eve.
I don't know why I thought you were about to say I was tasked to pick up the Chinese people.
Yeah.
Why did I go there?
Because that was part of it. I had to get the Chinese people, bring them over to my parents' house so they could make the Chinese food.
Right.
Take the Chinese people back to their house.
Right.
Because I didn't want my mom to cook, so I hired a bunch of Chinese folks to cook for her.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
They're good. You got good Chinese people.
They're good Chinese people. Great Chinese people, I would say. Mm-hmm. But I did that, so I basically just like chilled at home. What did I do? I fucking like did laundry and all that bullshit. Wrapped some presents. Super chill.
I love that you guys did Chinese food. That's so amazing.
Yeah. Because my mom was like, I'll make a turkey. I'm like, Mom, you made a turkey last month. I'm all right on the turkey. Why don't you just chill out? Mm-hmm. And yeah, we just literally did that, hung out. I had some white wine. We worked on a puzzle. Nice. They went to bed pretty early, and we all spent we spent the night there, so it was like big happy family, OG style. All the
sibling
kids
cuddle
under
puddle.
one roof. I slept on the couch. Yeah, worked on a puzzle. Woke up the next morning, worked on some more puzzling. We went to my cousin's place, had some tamales. Hung out, tamales, and yeah, came home, took like a quick lay down, got ready, went to Nick and Jordan's. Right. Jordan made some duck. I was too late to like eat with them, but I had a few pieces of duck. It was very good. Good job.
Wow.
Jordan. And we played Jackbox. We just like played games. It was like Nick, Jordan, Alex, Ari, Steven was there. Hikaru came later.
Hey!
And just hung out, and it was a lovely time. It was very chill. It was a very unassuming Christmas. It wasn't it wasn't like, oh my god, it's Christmas, amazing. It was a great time.
Yes,
just a little different these days,
as one grows older, they get a little different.
They get different as we get older.
Yeah, but the staple is always going to be some games. And I'm glad you got
games
were
awesome. Yeah. It was good to do puzzle with my family too. We normally don't do stuff like that, so we were all into it. But my damn neck hurts for sure from like 1,000 pieces.
Yeah,
didn't even finish it. So
shoot,
it was a good Christmas.
That's great.
That's great. And I don't have to fucking work until like next Thursday. So.
And you had a little Christmas gift in bed, didn't you?
I had a bedtime Christmas gift. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to get all into the gifts and the Patreon.
Oh, of course. That's later. That's later.
Wow.
That's the private life that you have to pay for.
Yeah, that's good. So, I can't wait to hear about
the holiday season.
Wow. Yeah, solid. Chill Christmas.
Chill Christmas.
Chill miss.
Your miss?
My miss was chill as well.
Your miss was chill, yeah.
Chill well. Got married.
Right, you got married.
Chill marriage. Just my fam and I. My mom, like the night before, she's like, Christmas Eve, she's like, I think we're just gonna have enchiladas.
Let's do it.
I was like, fantastic. Delicious. Sounds great.
Yeah.
Last night, Christmas dinner, we had fish.
Wow.
Sure. Okay, great.
You're really rewriting Christmas.
Fish, a little mashed potatoes, a little broccoli. Great.
Wow.
Sounds great to me. And yeah, I had this moment yesterday where I was like, damn, dude, like Christmas. Okay. Gotta like
Christmas.
Gotta like do some Christmas things. We did watch on Christmas Eve, we watched Daddy's Home.
Nice.
Family favorite of mine. Actually just my mom's favorite.
Is that the one with James Franco and
No.
What is that one?
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg. Okay.
Yeah. And then on Christmas Day we watched Daddy's Home 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Daddy's also home.
Daddy's Home.
That's the one with James Franco and
No.
Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, and I was just taking a walk. And dude, my mom was like FaceTiming my brother and his fiance.
Yeah.
We're coming out soon. And then dude, it's like I can only handle so much of this talk on the FaceTime, you know?
Wait, so you guys are walking as a family and
No. So I leave, you'll see. Okay, so we're on the couch, FaceTime.
I'll see. Okay.
You'll see.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll see. So she's sitting there. My mom has the phone with my dad, and I'm just like off frame.
Yeah.
And I'm just like there going, hey. And then my mom is talking. They get so deep into like what my brother's up to. My mom's asking my brother like, so what kind of like yogurt are you eating for breakfast?
Of course.
These mornings.
Is it Greek?
Once I heard that, I said, I got to take a walk, guys. I got to take a walk. So I go, I take my walk, and I'm just like, yeah, I gotta get a little more in the Christmas spirit. You know, got to play some games, got to do some activities with the family right now.
Of course.
So I don't know, on my walk, something hit me, and I was like, we're doing karaoke when I get back. We're doing karaoke. Pull up to the house. Pull up to the house and say, guys, we're doing karaoke.
Yep.
And they're ready to go. You know? So we just do YouTube karaoke songs. My dad's a little nervous, but he gets up and sings.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Great. It's so fun. I'm just like, let's just let loose. Let's just have a good time. It was great. And we did karaoke. We played another game, Rummy Cube, later.
Nice.
It was nice. Had some pumpkin pie.
Wow.
Super nice. Little vibe.
Nice. Chillness.
Yeah, and then
what'd your dad sing?
Talk to CeeLo for a little bit as well.
What'd your dad sing?
Dude, he sang the Kenny Loggins classic, Danger Zone.
Wow.
Highway to the Danger Zone.
Okay, I did not know that was Kenny Loggins. That's awesome.
I think it is. Nah.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Good for your dad.
He
talked to CeeLo.
He crushed. Yeah. My song, because I'm not a huge karaoke guy.
Right.
But I was starting to lock in there with some. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. You know that one?
Nothing by my side.
Yeah. Then I follow up with Adele. Come on.
Oh wow.
Come on.
Yeah, which one did you do? That's really funny.
And follow up with Adele, and then right after that, follow up with a little Star Is Born.
Wow.
Shallow.
Wow. No duet. You pull CeeLo on the phone.
I went low and high. I did both.
Wow.
Low and high.
Wow.
High low.
High low.
High CeeLo.
Hey CeeLo.
Yeah, dude.
Hey Hikaru.
I'm getting all fuzzy, dude. I'm getting all fuzzy over here, dude. So
I love Hikaru.
I love CeeLo.
I love that you love CeeLo.
Shit. Yeah. Dude, I can't wait to talk about.
You don't have to wait much longer.
You don't
have to wait much longer.
Yeah.
You don't get much longer.
I once dated a girl named Lo, so I can't be.
Lo?
Yeah, but I can't be. So I can't be like saying that
L-O-W?
Just L-O.
Lo. Sup, Lo?
Yeah.
Lo. What's up, girl? What's
Hey,
up,
girl.
Lo?
What's up, girl?
Yeah,
Yeah.
$4 a month for 4 bonus hours of our love lives, our sex lives, our private lives.
What do you mean 4 bonus hours?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
4 bonus hours?
Yeah, a bonus
For
hour.
a bonus hour?
4 bonus hours a month.
Oh, 4. Dude, nice.
What are you talking about?
4 bonus hours.
Patreon.com/Armin and Grant. I think that's what it is. It'll be linked somewhere.
It'll be linked. And we just got to go into it because I can't wait any longer.
Of course.
Yeah. Just, support our trip to, maybe we'll get into where we're going to go live in the Patreon as well.
Spring Pan. I'm going to stay here.